Welcome back to Kind of Funny's Alien versus Predator in review. That's right, we are ranking, recapping, and reviewing every single Alien, Predator, and Alien versus Predator movie. I'm your host, Tim Geddes. I'm joined today by Andy Cortez and Greg Miller.
Hello!
Nick Scarpino has left us. He's left the company for a vacation for 2 weeks. In his place, a new Predator has joined the office. Kevin, can you cut to
the Meg?
There we go.
Megalodon. Should I roll him out?
Might as well.
All right.
Get him out here, you know?
Oh, my God.
Let Nick know what he's missing, because I'm sure he's out on vacation. He's far away, Andy. I'm sure he's like, I need to listen to In Review to know what these guys are saying. Am I aligned in my thoughts on this movie with my friends?
He'd be so annoyed at this being like, oh, my God.
He's going to come back and see it one day. I'm pretty sure he doesn't know it exists yet. Oh, God.
Oh, gosh. Got stuck on a little cable there.
Yep.
There he goes.
The shark is wheeling his way out.
Oh, my God.
Greg's
It's a megalodon.
Oh, man,
Big
everybody.
old shark for audio listeners.
Crazy.
It's a megalodon.
It's In Review. Each and every week, we rank, review, and recap different movie franchises. We are returning here to Alien versus Predator. And guess what? We're going to stay here next week with Alien Romulus, another movie I'm very excited for.
Oh,
but after that, taking a bit of a break as we head back to Cuckoo, the Conjuring universe, cinematic universe of movies, with James and Elise joining us. We're going to be recording our Conjuring Last Rites review on Monday the 15th. To give us some time to watch it, and so that Nick can watch it when he gets back from his vacation. So that'll probably be his debut episode back here, Conjuring Last Rites in Review. But remember, next week, we still have Alien Romulus. We'll get back to the rest of the Predator movies, including Killer of the Flower Moon, as I'm going to call it, leading into Predator Badlands in just a few short months. Thank you to our Patreon producers, James Hastings, Carl Jacobs, and Omega Buster.
Wait, is that all the lights do?
Yeah.
Oh.
This thing was only $350.
His eyes are lit up, too.
Oh, okay.
It's just imagine him not on a giant fucking sunlit set. Imagine him in your front yard.
Imagine him his natural habitat in your front yard. Today, we're brought to you by X-Reel, but we'll tell you all about that later because we got to get into it. It's Prey, baby. Released August 5th, 2022. Really not that long ago. Isn't that kind of crazy?
Yeah,
Hulu exclusive.
Yeah, this was one of those weird ones where you just didn't expect a whole lot from it.
Yeah. I mean, it sounds like people didn't even necessarily know it was a Predator movie.
Yeah.
Which is kind of cool.
Yeah, really, really damn cool.
Runtime of 1 hour and 39 minutes, directed by Dan Trachtenberg, born on May 11th, 1981. That's Alfredo's birthday.
Hey.
An American filmmaker and podcast host, he made his feature film debut with 10 Cloverfield Lane, which was awesome, earning him a Directors Guild of America Award nomination for Outstanding Directing for a first-time feature film. He went on to direct and provide the story for 3 films in the Predator franchise, including this movie, Prey, the upcoming Predator Badlands, and Predator Killer of Killers, the animated movie that we will be talking about as well. And then for television, he directed the pilot episode of The Boys and The Lost Symbol, as well as episodes of Black Mirror and Stranger Things. He also directed what, Greg?
I know the name, but I don't know what it is.
The 2011 short film Portal, No Escape.
Oh, that's right.
Do you remember this?
Vaguely?
One of the coolest fan films ever made that holds up to this day. If you have not seen Portal No Escape, check it out on YouTube because it is so freaking sick. But yeah, like Dan Trachtenberg,
I never would have gotten that, by the way.
Awesome guy. What were you thinking of?
No, I don't.
You
probably
have no
one of
idea?
the ones you just said.
Yeah,
probably one of the ones you just said where I was like, oh, okay.
By any chance related to the late Michelle Trachtenberg?
I don't think so.
So it's a rare name, I would say.
There's got to be something going
There's a
on
good
there.
chance.
Tim, get to the bottom of it.
Yeah, I'll try. Music was done by Sarah Schnacher, an American composer and musician who has worked on the scores of films, television series, but mainly video games. She was nominated for the Grammy Award for Best Score for Call of Duty Modern Warfare.
Wow.
Nice.
Yeah. This one had a budget of $65 million and a box office. Get out of here. It's Hulu, baby.
We didn't need that
There's
back
no
in the
box
day.
office
Hulu
possible.
originals.
So let's start off with Nick Scarpino's thoughts.
Yeah, I wish we could, but he's not here.
Nick, where are you?
Nick?
Nick?
Nick, you told me you were going to be here.
Prey rocks. This movie rocks. This is a very, very, very awesome addition to the Predator franchise. And I think they made a lot of smart choices here. They didn't try to do what the Predator did, which is just sort of remake Predator with just a different type of team. They sat and they thought, how could we make this different? They did a really smart thing. They put it in 1719, which normally, like, I would say, okay, I don't like prequels, whatever. This is not a prequel. This is just like a what if story of like, what if someone from that time had to take on a Predator? How would they do it? And you immediately start thinking as the audience member, like, there's no way they're going to be able to take a Predator out with the technology of that era. But then we get introduced to the main character. And I think the strength of this movie is the main character. I think we find her, you know, at a place where she wants to prove herself to her tribe. She wants to be a hunter. She wants to be more than what she is. And I think it really works because her tribe and her brother and you know, the men of her tribe don't see her as that. They don't see her, period. But then she ends up turning that into sort of, you know, her strong suit, her weapon that she uses against the Predator. She notices other things people don't see. And we don't see the Predator. She figures out a way to be invisible. Thematically, that works for the A story and the B story. It's cool. It's short. The action's great. Predator knocks out a very CG bear, but I don't care because it's wild. This movie is very, 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 very cool. And I think across the board, it's one of the prettiest Predator movies I've ever seen. I think it's beautiful that they filmed on location. And I think also I really like the Predator. I like that they leaned into the Predator having older technology with the shield and sort of the crossbow sort of thing. And ultimately, I think it's just a very simple, clever, action-packed movie that really hits.
Hell yeah.
Angelo in the chat says, wow, it's just like Ice Cube.
Oh my God.
What I love is that, you know, it took 45 minutes of setup before Nick was ready to go on.
Oh, yeah,
Getting the
for
light
sure.
right.
Yeah.
Doing
Nailed it, though.
this. Yeah, he
Looking
crushed
great,
it.
looking
I haven't
great.
seen him in that setup in so long.
Long time.
Yeah.
I don't miss it.
Since the time this movie came out in theaters.
Yeah.
Or not
Oh.
theaters, just came out.
Remember when he really wanted the dual 3090 GPU so that he could stream?
Mm-hmm.
And he streamed like twice.
Mm-hmm. Nick Scarpino.
Yeah.
Greg
Remember
Miller,
that-
what'd you think?
I like there where he's like, yeah, you know, the main character, he couldn't remember her name. He didn't want to go out and Prey's fucking awesome. I echo everything Nick said. It's funny, you know, to have gone on this journey with everyone here for AVP and review, have gone through all these movies and instead jump back to this time when Prey came out. And I remember, oh man, everybody likes this Predator movie. I haven't seen a Predator since Predator 2 at that point, you know what I mean? And jump in and be like, oh, this is a really fun movie. Now to be here, have done so many bad movies.
Oh, yeah.
And Predator is a good movie. But to be here and jump into this again and like see, oh man, like this is such a nice reprieve. You know, when I was like, Jen, we got to watch Prey tonight. Oh, God, no. I'm like, no, remember, this is a good one. This is a good one. This is a really good one. Oh, okay, you know what I mean? Great story, great setting, great everything. This
What'd
is
she
a
think
really
of
great
it?
movie. She likes Prey. Yeah.
Nice.
She's one. There's one part. I'll get to it. I have one quote from her this week in there. We weren't wine drunk.
I didn't know you were that type of like, oh, we should watch this movie right now. Like, you and I are very similar.
Yeah.
We get to stuff very late because we're gaming.
Yeah.
We be gaming.
But again, this was COVID times. Nothing's going on.
Okay. So
Remember?
you were like, I'm turn this shit on. I like Predator.
Yeah.
I like
Yeah,
the
yeah, yeah.
Okay, cool. Awesome.
But again, it wasn't like schlock Predator. Remember, like this was the one where everybody's like, "Oh man, is it a Predator movie? Oh, it's a Predator movie. Oh, it's a really good." Everybody's
Yeah.
like, "This is a really good movie."
Andy, what'd you think?
This was my, I would say this is my third time watching it.
Oh, shit.
And I watched it in the studio, during work on my screen. I had a really cool setup because I got that ultra wide monitor. And but we know that, like, you know, if you maximize the Hulu app or the Hulu browser, it just cuts it off or whatever. Use the OBS to then crop it to that and full screen that. So it was just
Oh,
full
wow.
dude. It
You were
was
in the movie.
Man, I was in the movie. But dude, there was a moment where I kind of forgot that Tim had left to take a call, and in between, homeboy jumping, stabbing Predator through the chest, shooting the arrows, taking the arrow out, shooting it. Like I had to pause it and I just took on my headphones like, man, this movie fucking kicks ass, dude. This movie is just so damn good. It hits on every level. This is not just the action's great, but everything else kind of sucks, and it's not a vice versa type deal where you go, man, I wish that these weaker parts were a little bit better. This movie is just so freaking fun and great. And Amber Midthunder is awesome in
What
this
is name?
movie.
Midthunder.
Yeah,
Awesome.
It's the coolest. Yeah, I love this movie so much. kind of forgot how much I had loved it because I think the second time I watched it was one of those with my dad back home where he hadn't seen it yet. So I was like, oh, dude, we're going to watch this new Prey movie. This movie's great. Really, really enjoyed my time with it again. And again, yeah, really a shorter runtime, even though I don't feel like it necessarily felt that way in some moments. And that's not a negative. I think that it does a great job of separating the beats and making them not feel like they're being rushed, but while still giving you what you want out of the sequences with these French dudes at the end. And like, oh man, just fucking great. This movie rocks. Tim, what'd you think of it?
I am blown away.
Is it your first time?
First time watching it, and my God, like Greg was saying, watching these movies week to week, and the ups and the downs, mainly the downs. It feels like there's more downs, and it feels like the highs come when it is the original classics, and like, oh, so much pop culture derives from Predator or Aliens or Alien even, right? Like those three are very clearly in a league of their own in terms of classic. Then some sequels are like, oh, that was surprisingly good. Or there's some that are like, that was surprisingly bad. Going through this, I knew the word on the street was The Predator was god-awful. And watching it, I'm like, this is really, really, really bad. But it wasn't as bad as I expected the way people have talked about it. Going into this, people are like, yo, Prey's actually really good. That is an underselling of this movie. This movie is incredible, and it is my favorite type of movie, which is one that knows exactly what it's trying to be and is able to achieve that. I think the limitations of this film, the budget not being the highest, is the best thing going for it because it allowed Dan Trachtenberg to just sit there and tell a story about a character that we actually give a shit about against an enemy that we actually give a shit about in a place that is beautiful and part of the story itself. And it really is an example to me of less is more, and they make the most of every single shot and every single scene. I love that this movie really feels like set piece after set piece after set piece. When it starts off and she has an axe and you're like, that's cool. And then she ties a rope to the axe and
like,
starts
that's
whipping
really
that thing
cool.
tree to tree and training. It's like, oh, she has a unique weapon. Like they're just checking off the like get hype list for me of like, oh man, this is all stuff that just really resonates. And you tie it around a story that I'm like, I care about the relationships of these characters. It all seems believable to me. And Nick was saying it, but like when you first see these characters in the world that they're in, you're like, okay, they're cool. They got a lot of stuff going on. They can't go up against a Predator. The way they build it of her going up against a Predator, it's brilliant. It works so damn well. And yeah, the CG bear and all that stuff, I could not care less. It was awesome. I'm happy they did it. Let's have fun with this. We know it's supposed to be a bear. Imagine it's a bear. Sure, it looks like a fucking just video game character. It's fine though, because
I thought the CG bear was fine. I never was pulled out by it.
A lot more noticeable when I watched it back home on the nice OLED. Not really noticeable at all on the
Ultra-wide monitor through
the Hulu
OBS.
app isn't great, and
That's what I watched on too.
and I'm stretching it, so it looked totally fine.
But to me, it's like it really just feels like a compromise that is absolutely worth it because that's not the point. It doesn't matter. This isn't a visual showpiece. This is a movie that is trying to tell a dope ass Predator story, and I think ends up being a visual showpiece because of how amazing the vistas are. The montage of her and the dog kind of going out to hunt the Predator. And just getting this like time lapse
shots that just keep changing.
Like,
yeah.
Oh my God, they really went all out. And it's not just the beautiful vistas. Like there are some amazing shots. Like when her and the dude are kind of tied up against the tree, the shot of all the trees with the fog. It's like, God damn, man. The quicksand scene. Like there's just countless moments in this movie that are just incredibly cool. And it's not always that if you just put cool scene after cool scene after cool scene that it ends up being a good movie. Sometimes it's just, oh, that was a cool movie, but was it good? This is one of those times where I'm like, wow, every scene was cool. The movie overall was cool, but it's actually phenomenal. This one was incredibly special. I can't wait for more from Dan Trachtenberg. The fact that we have an animated anthology movie to watch and then the next Predator movie that's full on calling it Predator Badlands, like, oh shit. Could not be more hyped. This brought me back to the Predator stuff in a way that I was kind of weaning. And having said that, I really enjoyed Predators. Like I thought that was one of the highlights of the whole franchise so far for me. But like this was, and I don't want to get ahead of myself. I don't want future spoilers. I've also not seen Alien Romulus, but I've seen people talk about Alien Romulus the same way that they talked about this for its respective franchise. So very, very excited for it.
Damn. I mean, this is one of those where I can't imagine being the most hardcore of hardcore Predator fans who have been just hungering for quality for so long. Like the thirst and just the disappointment, and to watch this, and the amount of we're so back cannot be higher with this movie.
For reals,
This is a
man.
good one.
Oh, yeah. We're going to get into the entire plot of Prey after a quick word from our sponsor. This episode's brought to you by Xreel. As of August 25th, Xreel 1 Pro is finally available on Amazon and BestBuy.com. Plus, it's back in stock now on Xreel.com. A few months ago, my life changed forever when I brought a pair of Xreel 1 Pro AR glasses on a incredibly long flight to New York City. I legit could not believe how easy it was to use and how high quality my experience was playing games with my Steam Deck and watching movies with my phone on the plane on a theater-sized OLED screen right in front of my eyes without too much extra stuff or a giant goofy headset involved. No joke, this is my favorite new piece of tech in years, and it has earned a permanent spot in my travel bag. It's only hard to believe it works as well as I'm saying until you try Xreel AR glasses for yourself, and then you will see that the tech is here. Connect Xreel 1 Pro glasses to whatever you're playing, like a handheld console, PC, phone, or home console, and get a massive 150-inch virtual screen anywhere, anytime for any game. Gaming on the go, like a long flight, you need Xreel 1. Neck starting to hurt from staring down at your handheld? You need Xreel 1. It's plug and play with all your devices via USB-C, built-in audio with sound by Bose, anchoring your screen literally anywhere in space, 1080p Full HD, and you can make it bigger, smaller, farther, closer, ultra-wide, or regular widescreen, horizontal, vertical, even 3D if you have a 3D movie. It's all built in and can be controlled by pressing a few buttons on the glasses. These are what make Xreel 1 Pro a must-have. Xreel 1 Pro is now available on Amazon and BestBuy.com, and from August 25th through September 1st, you can get $50 off if you bundled Xreel 1 Pro with the Xreel Beam Pro AR mobile device on Amazon or Xreel.com. There is nothing better than when a sponsor of Kinda Funny is something we are legitimately obsessed with. So get yours today at kindafunny.com/Xreel. That's kindafunny.com/Xreel. Hit it, Andy.
Let's talk about Prey.
Wow.
All that I do. That's all I have.
Gonna be
It's not
me.
enough for you.
Prey.
Okay.
It's gonna
You
be me.
just fucked around on the keyboard for like the entire ad break. I thought you were getting prepped for something
Oh,
big.
that-
Andy was cooking during that ad break, too.
Also, Greg was hitting me with some great
Greg was
lyrics.
freestyling.
We're crushed, that's
eventually-
what we do.
Why did Tim go so slow?
Yeah. He's
About me
on
being
school.
slow, and then all of a sudden it turned to the baby back rib song.
Well, it's because
but-
he hit the tick, 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 tick.
Yeah.
I want my baby back. Well, there was not that much bass. Originally, it was just the hit pot. What's up, everybody? Welcome to Prey! We start with a little VO from Amber, a.k.a. Naru, who says a long time ago it was said a monster came here. Immediately, Naru is awoken by her brother. She's in the tent. She's doing the thing. They send her out. She's gathering. There's hunters and there's gatherers, all right? She's gathering, and she's like, you know what? Gathering fucking sucks.
This is lame.
The dog barks. She goes and she starts throwing her axes, and that's when we're like, "Oh man, she's Comanche. She's a badass and she's awesome, and she's not meant to be gathering fucking beetroot." All right.
Sound design of this movie off the freaking charts, man. When that axe is thrown, smashes into a tree, you feel that shit in your soul.
Yeah. My onboard LG speakers were telling me the same thing. I'm having a Coke. Queen Amidala's on it.
It's not Queen
God damn, it's Ahsoka. I hate you so much.
It's not Queen
Queen
Amidala.
Amidala.
That's part of her head, but Queen Amidala has a head piece that looks kind of similar, but that's her body. That's not like a decorative thing.
Oh, she's got two sabers?
Ahsoka.
And she's fighting Obi-Wan?
Sure, yeah.
Anyways, there's a loud rumble. It scares off the whitetail she was hunting and trying to get with her ex. Tell me that ain't the same person. Tell me that ain't the same person.
He's getting into Watto a little bit.
You're so good. I don't know anymore. Yeah, that's going on. The dog gets trapped in the bear trap, and then so sad. Yeah.
And also
were you
dog.
cuddling? Were you cuddling?
Oh, dude, yeah.
As soon
the
as
whole
it
time.
started, Jen remembered. She's like, Cole Beans, come here, Cole Beans. And Cole jumped up on and got all cuddled up.
But you see the dog, you're like, don't let anything happen.
I
to the
know,
dog.
I know.
And like, then immediately they do something. But, overall.
She gets
Good
the
job,
dog out of the trap. She puts the medicine on his tail that she's carrying in her thing. And then we already heard the rumble, right? That scared off the whitetail. This time we see it. It's the ship. I got so excited. And then poof, prey title card. What a title.
The way
it's got
comes
like the
down.
fucking, the Roman numerals on it, like the old school title cards. I like
Fire. Yeah.
now it's her and her brother, and she's like, I'm ready for my big hunt. It's time for the big hunt.
Like, we got a lot of establishing shots that are like, okay, this shit's going to be beautiful. But her walking into the village, and you just see like this entire group of people all doing their own thing. Like, you get the vibe of like, all right, cool. There's a society here. They got rules. They got shit going on. And in the background, it's just the most beautiful clouds I have ever seen in the sky. Like, it was awesome.
On the way to the hunt, she talks about how she had a sign. She saw a thunderbird last night, of course, this predator thing. They go back and forth for her about it. And then they're gonna go out, they're gonna do the thing, and he's like, I wrote it down, you want to hunt something that's hunting you. But yeah, okay, cool, fucking rad.
Fire. Yeah.
And then we find out we're in 1719, the Northern Great Plains. That's fun, that's great. Then you get a lot of establishing shots.
Greg.
Sure will.
Oh, we will talk about that with the
yeah.
gun.
Sure
You know what I mean?
will.
You know what I
So
mean?
cool.
Oh my goodness, a $20 super chat
Saying.
from Matthias Cannon. Thank you, Matthias. Says, in Dan Trachtenberg we trust. A longtime Predator fan. Prey was a much-needed palate cleanser after the Predator.
Yeah.
You all should read the original AVP comic as well. It's screaming for a
no,
true
we're not
film
doing that.
adaptation.
We're not doing that, everybody. Okay.
Is,
we're not
is it
doing
on?
that.
Is it an audiobook? Do they have an audiobook?
We didn't read the Superman Returns prequel comics. We're not reading the AVP.
Did we
comics.
not?
Thank you. We didn't. I did. You didn't. You refused. Hello. Is Nick dialing in from Espanol? Where is he? He's in Spain, right?
I don't know.
There, Greg thought Ahsoka was Queen Amidala.
Now, Barrett, come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. I wouldn't normally do this, but I'll let you know, okay? It was a bit. Don't worry. I opened the fridge over there and I saw it. It reminded me of this guy. I saw a video on Reddit the other day where he put it. It was like, hey, they were at the Toys R Us opening with the new toys, and he's like, this Padme looks a lot like Queen Amidala, and that's been on. So I saw this and I was like, this will be a funny bit. I didn't want to do it in front of you. I wouldn't have done it in front of you. I wouldn't disrespect you like that. It was a bit. I know Queen Amidala. All right?
I know her.
That's right there. I know her well. All right.
I know this woman.
I get it.
I appreciate
Her crown shape, the head shape.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
But then
I don't know that. I don't know
said,
that.
oh, she's got two lightsabers and she's fighting Obi-Wan because I was trying to piss people off. I watched Clone Wars. Remember?
You did?
Yeah, when I before COVID, right before COVID shut down, I was doing the Stairmaster at the gym every morning, and I watched a lot of Clone Wars there.
Okay. All right.
I know her, Queen Amidala.
Cool.
Remember when I won?
In review listeners, that's our coworker Barrett.
I won $5,000. Remember off Pogs.
How do you spell that?
POGS.
Oh, okay.
Do you remember?
No.
Remember? Taco Bell, episode 1.
And words are just being said right now.
Okay, I do remember the Star Wars Taco Bell stuff. I had the whole set of the toys.
Yeah, and they had Pogs on their top of their thing that if you could collect them, you could win money. And one time I went over to my friend Jason's house, the backyard wrestler, and I looked down and I forget if he had Yoda or if he had Mace. But I was like, is this yours? Do you have this? Is this? He's like, yeah. I'm like, I have Yoda at home. Or vice versa, you know what I mean? We put them together, we mailed them in. It was $10,000 and we each got 5. No, that's not.
Are
that
you
can't be right.
fucking
Maybe
for
it was
reals?
5,000 and we each got 25. But we won money.
That's
It was a
crazy.
big
That's
deal.
insane.
That's
Yeah,
insane.
yeah.
Can you imagine being like an 18-year-old or whatever?
I'm not trying to make the story less.
$2,500.
I almost bought a camera with it. So maybe it was $1,000 and we
Still.
got $500. But it was, yeah, exactly. It was still fucking money off Taco Bell.
Maybe it was $10. We got $5.
Maybe I bought the cup from Taco Bell. I digress. We're in the Northern Plains. She's inside with her mom she just wants to use her axe for everything. Been there. She's trying to cut up the fish and mom finally hands her a knife begrudgingly. She gives the tail of the dog. The dog
Been
runs
there.
out. You know when you get the thing and you want to use it even though it's not there? Tools. This
Hey,
isn't the right monkey wrench, but I'll use it.
Tell you what I got recently. I got a cardboard,
Crabs.
an automatic cardboard cutter
Andy,
blade.
you get TikToked? Because I got TikToked. I bought one recently too.
No, I was just looking for a new box cutter
Yeah.
on Amazon. I was just
Yeah.
like, I need a new box. These blades are like dull, and I don't know where the replacement blades are. Turns out Barrett's using the replacement blades to throw them at the raccoons in the backyard.
Whoa.
But
That's not real, right?
But I got
That's not real, right?
No, but I got an
See
automatic.
Barrett on the fucking porch.
Throwing razor blades.
But I got an automatic box cutter. Fucking awesome.
Yeah.
This thing's
It's
great,
incredible.
dude.
Yeah.
You know what I think about sometimes? How
Tell me.
dumb I am. 2015, we launched this business. It's run out of the spare bedroom. Our house inundated with cardboard that I would let pile up by the windows. And then one day with these boxes, I said, I'm sick of having so many boxes here. I need a better way to cut these boxes. And what I did was I went and bought aluminum shears, just gigantic scissors that hurt your hands to cut them. Never once did I think of getting the box cutter. It'd be years later at my house where I'd be like, I need a box cutter.
Yeah.
And now I see the one on TikTok all the time that I can cut right through it.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
So sad.
Mom and her are getting stuff ready. Mom has a great line of not every. He's like, the dog's good and runs away. And she's like, it's a good dog and he's smart. Not every smart creature is easy to train. Making reference to her, of course, because she should just be gathering, according to Mom. But she doesn't want to do that, right? They're making their stuff. They're doing their things. She, of course, doesn't want to be making stuff. She wants to go out and do stuff. And she goes, why do you want to hunt? And then it's because all of you think I can't. Good line.
Good shit,
line.
man.
Good line. But guess what? Guess what, everybody? We're almost out of orange Toyota or something. So we got to go get that.
Mhm.
Tostadas. So they say, we're going to go get, that's what you got to go get for us. All right, go get the orange stuff. Go get the orange flowers. She's like, great. We cut from there.
I don't need it right now.
It's the the ship flying away, and then Predator comes up in Viz and goes. Bzz, 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 bzz. It's not as good as in Viz as before, right? But it's old, and there's like some orange tingles to it and stuff. Orange, an important part of this thing. You know what I mean?
I would say it's better than the modern one, but that's just because CGI. Can
Sure.
only make it look. a certain
That's
way.
fair. That's fair. I accept that. She goes over. She gets the orange stuff. She doesn't like it, but she does it. And she knows where it is. That's cool. She starts coming back, and everybody's freaking out. There's a whole bunch of chaos going on. She's like, "What the fuck's going on?" We were like, "Oh, predator! It's predator! Predator!" And they're like, "No, a lion took this guy. I forget his name, Parath or something."
Mhm.
And we're like, "Oh, it wasn't it ain't no lion. It's a predator."
Mhm.
And then everybody's out looking for her, and then or looking for him, but they told her to stay behind. But then they're out looking, and she sneaks up and like, "Good job sneaking up." Who said I was sneaking? You know what I mean? She wanted. She knew it was coming. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Her brother's out there leading the charge though, and keeping all these real assholes at bay.
A lot of misogyny.
Yeah,
Oh,
you know.
yeah, man.
I thought we were over it.
It's been a plague forever.
It has been. You know what I mean?
I do like the line with her and her brother where she was like, I almost got a deer. And it's like, we can't eat almost.
I love that line. Yeah,
yeah, that's good.
good
That's
ass line.
She tracks well though. He makes a big stink about it, and he's like, "Well, now we gotta fucking find it." As they go, they eventually find. What's this thing? And it's a skin snake. I skipped the predator skinned a snake because it was a rattlesnake.
It
No,
was-
I
it was
actually
a
went out there.
bug.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm misreading my own notes. It was the ant crawling up the predator, the rat eating the ant, the snake attacking the rat, and then the snake figuring out the predator was there, right? And then it goes again, gets stabbed in the head.
Fucking awesome.
Circle of life right there.
It's so good. The amount that this movie just insists on dealing with the prey and predator conundrum, obsessed with it.
Very much so.
There's always a bigger fish.
Uh,
Qui-Gon Jinn was in that movie with Padme.
Yeah, that's
always
a
a
line
bigger
from that.
fish,
That was
yeah.
a line from that.
They've
Remember, his little communicator was just a razor.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
A woman's
women's Gillette.
Yeah, Gillette.
Yeah. Remember Gillette?
Still around.
Pen Gillette. Anyways. They're doing the thing. They find the guy who got hurt. It was a lion or whatever. He's got a big old cut on him. They put the orange stuff in there because that's going to do it. And then they make him drink the thing. And it's like, what are you doing? It'll make him cold. You got to keep his body temperature down. They say, it'll cool his blood. It won't kill him. It'll cool him.
Great. Yeah, I love the line of like, do you want him to be alive or do you want him to be uncomfortable? Like
Exactly,
you pick
yeah.
one.
Do you want to
know?
be warm or dead?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Everybody's like, cool. Brother's like, I'm gonna head back out and get the lion that did this. She's like, wait, stop. Something scared the lion away from its den. We shouldn't just be running out there all willy nilly. I found a fucking naked snake, I think. Maybe. No, she hasn't yet. Fuck. No. She's like, I think I see a naked snake over there.
Off to the distance.
The warm or dead thing, they all, brother's like, fuck you, he leaves. She goes home with them. Then on the way there, they stop for a second. And then, yeah, she finds the snake skinned alive. And it does a quick little
So
wiggle.
cool.
And there's like blood and shit. And she's like, oh, well, this ain't fucking cool. You know what I mean? And then she's like, I'm going to go warn my brother. And they're like, fuck it, you're going to die. Don't do that. You know
Good
what I
little
mean?
jump scare here too with the snake.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
the half
Oh,
body.
didn't like
reaction
that.
to
She
it.
finds the
Yeah.
big, footprint, and she's like, they're like, it's a bear. She's like, it could be. Well, it seems kind of big to be a bear or whatever. She's going to go warn her brother. So she heads off, with the flames or whatever. And like, again, really beautiful shots of her going through the woods. And, like, good
Amazing shots.
cinematography. And she eventually gets over there, and the brother grabs it and like, put that out. You know, we're gonna scare the thing away. Or she tells him, but he doesn't care. And they're in the cat's den now. That's what they say. We're in the cat's den now. And like, what are we gonna do? And so she's like, why don't we bait it? We bait it. We we go up the tree. We let the cat come in. This is the big hunt. And the other guy's like, that's dumb. And then she's like, we'll do. And then the brother's like, we'll do it her way.
Which all this very cool, but I understand that this is a very long time ago. And they might not have the most experience, but they clearly have a lot of experience hunting with lions, all the stuff. Do they not know that these big cats can jump into trees?
I just think they thought they were going to see it coming. I think they thought the lion was going to walk in all willy-nilly to the bait section. They could just spear it or jump down on it or whatever.
Yeah, just, this was like maybe the only moment in the whole movie that I'm like, that seemed dumb. And for it to be her plan that like her brother's like, hey, let's just listen to her. It's like, I don't know, man. Seems like they shouldn't have.
Sure, fair enough. But it did.
Homeboy gets clapped though, man.
No, just straight up dumb.
And that's what
He's
you get for
talking
being
his
a
shit,
misogynist.
talking his shit.
you know?
Yeah, and guess what? Was ripped down. And then we're like, is it the predator? No, it is actually the lion. There was a real lion here, and it fucked that guy up, and then it jumps on the tree ready to fuck her up. And we get this like crouching tiger, hidden dragon. They're like they're both on the tree branches,
Beautiful.
ready to do some
Sick
shit.
as
Really
fuck.
gorgeous.
I just super don't understand the line of thinking from the dude though. Like,
The misogynist.
you're not hunting deer out here. Like, there's a large beast trying to claw your fucking face off, and you're like intimidating the other person that can help you possibly do this. And it's like, oh, once they crush your skull, it's like, the fuck you doing? She's not a little 5-year-old kid that you're trying to tell a ghost story to. Stop.
I mean, that's what he
Be a
thinks of her. That's
dickhead,
what he
man.
thinks of her. He's
Be a
trying to
little
scare her off.
dickhead.
She shouldn't be here. This is for the bros. You know what I mean?
OPH is not pre-recorded.
Joke's on you now, isn't it?
Oh no.
They
You're
don't
not
have
the target, dude.
Was he in
You
Twitch?
can leave if you want
Was he
to.
on YouTube or Twitch?
Twitch on
God.
the left side.
You better fucking sub right now. Damn, he's already subbed. You better gift a sub right now. Otherwise, guess what?
What?
One less parent by the weekend.
Whoa.
Not from me. Not from me, Tim. That's just me putting a curse on him.
Oh.
Okay, I'm not gonna do anything. I'm just doing my witchy ways.
They're divorcing. They're divorcing, Tim. They're divorcing. Okay? But one of them is only consenting to the divorce.
I don't know
the
if you
other
know
one's
this,
not.
Tim. A lot of people call me the internet's fortune cookie. All right. Sometimes I just say it, and you get to interpret what it means to you.
Sometimes I
OPH.
say that we live with a consequence.
Okay, OPH.
You didn't mean it, OPH. I'm sorry.
Oh my God! Get the documents drawn up. This is happening, and then and then the cat and her are backing up, and she's like poking at, and then there's a roar in the distance and some red lightning. Right? She gets distracted by it. She falls. She hits her head
Oh,
real hard on that rock.
I didn't get what the red lightning was.
the ship flying?
Predator doing something. I think.
No, it was like the Predator was like doing like a light red laser thing. Like
I thought he got hurt or something. Like later on, there's red lightning too. So I thought it's just something with his camo.
gadgetries or
yeah,
whatever.
Exactly.
She stabbed the cat though, right? As she was falling. That's what I was confused by, because it looked like as it jumps at her that she got a hit in before she falls.
Yeah.
Okay. And then that's where the brother kind of later admits to her, like, "Hey, actually, you did.
There was some
you did
help,
fuck
though,
it up a
yeah.
little bit."
Yeah.
Okay.
That was her plan to get him up there. That was
Yeah.
good.
She wakes back up at mom's tent. She wants. Where is your brother? Drags you home. He went back for the line. I gotta go warn him. I gotta get up. She keeps. Oh no! And she's like, you can't get up. Your head hurts. You hit it on a rock. She's like, oh no, blah blah blah. And then I like this one. Big hunt. The big hunt isn't to prove you can hunt. It's to prove you can survive. I added a few little words in there to make it make sense, but yeah, it was good. About that time, guess what? Everybody starts, oh, and they go outside, and it's Big Bro coming back, and he's got the body of the tiger lion. He's
So
got the head of the thing or whatever. He's
And
got
all
the
of his blood
on
on his face.
Yeah.
So cool.
He put it down, and he becomes the war chief. Yeah, war chief. They come over. He, Ulale, like the captions were always like Ulates. I don't know what the act.
I don't know how to
can't
pronounce it.
pronounce it either. But they all do their cheer, which I appreciate and I like quite a bit.
Does that have to do with uvula maybe?
Maybe.
Ululate?
What do you call what's
ululating.
the one you used to do all the time? Grito.
Grito, yeah.
That's cool. Do it.
Damn, he still
Yeah.
got it.
Yeah.
Never lost it.
Yeah.
Wow.
Does that trace its lineage back like this too?
Probably.
In the RGV?
Probably. Yeah. Oh yeah.
That's fucking cool.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Tim, our ancestors sucked. They didn't scream anything. They didn't do
They
anything.
screamed a lot of things, Greg. We don't want to talk about it. Let's move on.
The one dude whose name I don't know is pissed. Of course, right? He's pissed that this guy is the war chief and not him, I guess, that kind of thing. He walks away angry. Everybody else is happy except Naru. You know, the eventually war chief brother comes over and he's like, we did it. She's like, we didn't do it. There's tracks, there's snakes, there's lightning out there. He keeps trying to be nice and he's the war chief. And then he's like, you're right. We didn't do it. I did.
Ah, shit.
Yeah.
The fucking dagger in the side.
The next day she wakes up and picks up her little thing. And is she going to go back to gathering? No, she's not. Tosses it down, walks past all the other women, right? She's just got, and this is where you're getting into turn her dog. You're getting the shots and the drone shots, and it's really fucking cool.
Great
or whatever.
music, dude. Just these staccato strings popping the fuck off. So many great vistas. This is movie making, baby.
She finds the predator blood, which this is a fun aside to make fun of my wife. Last night I was like, we have to watch Prey. She's like, which one was that? And I was like, oh, it's the Native Americans, and she's like, wasn't there like green goo on the poster? And I'm like, yeah, the green predator blood you've seen in like 7 movies over the past 9 weeks. Yes, not goo blood.
God, it looks good in this
I
movie. though.
always mix up the alien blood with the acid and the predator blood.
Sure. It can't be healthy.
Non-acidic.
You put it on your face like that and your pores like that, that can't be good.
Oh, I think
So
think
cool,
it's a
though.
good cleanser.
It looks cool for sure, but I feel like, it's going to...
I think when you pull off the paint, it takes all the pores and blackheads
Oh,
and
nice.
pop out. Yeah. Seems like one of those.
She measures his foot with a stick, so she knows how big this predator's foot is, so she can get the right shoes.
Yeah,
Think
exactly.
little gift, little peace offering.
Let me guess, 12 and a half.
Yeah, we don't need to fight. We could wear Nikes together. Anyways, then the predator. We got a predator cutaway here. He's watching a rabbit who's being watched by a wolf. Of course, the wolf runs in there and gets it. Then the predator goes out there, and then the wolf's like, I'm not going to fall for your bullshit camo, and
Jesus.
bites him. He's got the green shit and the green blood in his mouth. Like, that's fucking cool or whatever.
We
And
get the fucking samurai shot with the wolf that was simultaneously so unnecessary.
Yeah.
I'm so happy we got it. 'Cause
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
fucking cool, but it makes you feel bad.
Because in no way would a wolf continue the barking as its intestines are about to
Yeah.
fall out of it. But it was awesome still.
dope as
Yeah.
hell. Yeah, and he cuts it and then he grabs it and rips out the spine. And this is the one Jen quote, I guess 2 because I did the other thing, but I wrote it down. She just goes, "Little perverts." She's like, "What is up with them taking the skulls, little perverts?"
So fucking sick though. Like pulling the wolf's head up with the spine. It's like such a predator move, but it's the way they showed it, I'm like, this is cool, dude.
From there, we cut back to Naru, who is making the axe on a stick or axe on a rope now. What we were talking about before, right? Where she realizes she has to be faster with this axe. She can't throw it and then run and get it. She's got to throw it, get it back.
The moment of the movie for me where I'm like, oh fuck, this is an all-timer.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, this. I mean, I was so in up till here, but this is the moment I'm like,
Cool
oh,
training
what the
montage.
fuck? This is dope as shit.
In another, planet somewhere where there's another Yautja out there doing hunting. There's got to be
good use.
There's got to be another Yautja out there who's just not good enough, but is pulling the skull and spine out of a little squirrel, and holding it up. And
That's
they're
what our dude here did.
that's not impressive enough, dude.
I mean, I wrote in my notes. I already skipped it, but this dude sucks. This predator isn't a good predator, right? The fucking snake cuts him to begin with. He's got a little bit of predator blood. Then this wolf gets him. You're invisible. It's a fucking kick the dog
Yeah.
and stab him. You know what I mean?
I agree.
You're not scaring me, brother. With your weird mask.
It's a cool mask, though.
Yeah, I like that you can see his mandibles around it.
Yeah.
Then she just rips one right off. Damn.
Oh shit.
Fucking, she's
Crazy.
cool. The predator then, of course, he does the thing where he makes the actual wolf skull and puts it on his belt. But then he hears the dog. What was the dog's name? Do we remember the dog's name? I never wrote it down. I just wrote dog. Oh yeah, I did. Sorry, right?
Koba.
Sorry.
Yeah. Which I mean,
I did like the acid though, breaking down that
of course, yeah.
skull.
He hears sorry. He cloaks. We then go out to her. She's going through the woods, or whatever. Then comes to a prairie, clears it, and what do we find? Just dozens of buffaloes skinned.
Fucking cool, dude.
And again, you go, oh, the predator did it. Oh no, the predator didn't do it. It's these fucking Frenchmen.
it's
These
great
goddamn
stuff, man.
Frenchmen trackers. Trappers.
but I do love that we don't learn that until later.
Well, we know they're French. I mean, we know, but it's like she puts it together. You come out, they give you that meal. And we're like, oh, the predator fucked up all these buffalo, and then she finds the cigarette, right? And she finds the chain or whatever. That's how you know right away it's not a predator.
No, I thought we found out later.
No. Right here, right now. No, it's right here. She finds the cigar. The predator ain't smoking no cigar. And again,
I could have sworn when the French guy's like in her face, she's like, you were the ones.
Oh,
doing
well,
the
I
she-
think
cigar."
Greg's just smart. Greg put it together. I didn't put it together.
Oh, really? You
till
guys saw
later,
this
too.
predator work?
I mean, I saw there was a cigarette, but I didn't think, oh, that's the French.
Yeah, I
Well,
didn't.
no, I know.
I didn't think that.
Let me take away my
People
personal
are skinning
bias.
these.
Somebody cuts me off in the traffic, right? Oh, the fucking French, all right?
Yeah.
I'm not saying we knew to that degree, but we knew this wasn't the predator in the scene.
No,
yeah?
I didn't know that. No, I didn't think that there's an outside force that's skinning these things.
Okay, fair enough. Again, I've seen the movie too, so maybe
Yeah.
I don't remember my first, but the cigar, to me, whatever.
It's like,
doesn't
oh, predators ripping heaters.
The predator's right behind her, of course. She doesn't know this. She keeps going. She does a little bit of this never-ending story, falls in the quicksand. The mud, the bog.
Terrifying.
Yeah,
Dude,
of course.
Where's Nick to talk about quicksand?
I know, man. This is his time to shine.
Unfortunate.
Yeah. you
What
hate
a
to see
great
it.
scene, though. So much great tension. It's just like so well shot, and her just getting deeper and deeper, trying to throw the thing. It's like, God,
Terrifying.
this is good
The final
stuff.
shot where she's like literally just like, oh, like
Yeah.
Good tension.
gesture. Yeah. But she gets it and she's able to pull herself out. Congratulations.
It'd be so cool if they like came back to this place later in the movie. Fuck yeah, dude. This movie kicks ass.
But again, playing with your expectations, right? She pulls herself out, caked in mud.
Yeah.
Puts herself to the back of the woods that looks so much like Predator 1 when Schwarzenegger did it. And you're like, oh, the Predator's about to come up. And no,
Nope.
just cut to her in the stream, washing her stuff, getting all cleaned up. You're like, damn, that's good. You know what I mean? She washes all her stuff done, and then she's going, and then guess what? Finds a bear. And they're up on the rooftop looking down at this, not the rooftop, the overhead, the bluff. Looking down at this bear, and they're like, what a majestic and it goes and the air and you're like, oh, she gonna smell the predator. It's like, no, the fucking bear is gonna smell her, and the thing goes down there and the bear immediately is like, what the fuck? wait,
I'm gonna fuck you
I'm
up.
fucking mad, somebody's here. And you're like, damn, bears. And this fucking bear, then it smells her, and then she goes to take a shot, and the string breaks, and then the bear runs up there, and it's fucking angry, and it's CG, and you guys are mad about it, but I'm just too locked in. And then Sorry starts barking, and then she's like, sorry, you and me speak the same language. You run away, and he's like, you got it, toots. And he runs down there, and the bear chases her, and she runs. She's fixing her fucking.
I'll
boat.
cause a diversion.
Yeah,
says the
exactly.
dog.
They come down there, and she fires it comes running. Like at first, when Sorry comes running past her, and the bear comes down, I was like, oh, is the predator? No, predator still isn't here. They're still playing Trachtenberg. Playing me like a goddamn
Excellent
fiddle.
stuff, yeah.
She gets one into the bear's shoulder.
Great
and he's
shot,
like,
yeah.
this doesn't fucking hurt. I hate you. He's like, oh no! And so she runs and jumps into this beaver dam, right? And she's there, and then the bear, CG, and it's jumping on. You guys are mad, but I'm having a good time. And the bear, like,
Nick's the only one mad.
Dude, as she swims in the water, I'm like, oh, this was a mistake.
Yep.
And it had to have hit her mentally, like, even though she knows this is the right plan to get to the dam, but I'm doing this a little too late. And this fucker swims fast too, and like,
Yeah.
oh, terrifying.
Yeah, the moment she ran to the water, I was like, oh, no.
yeah.
No. But God,
That's running
this scene
upstairs
is-
when a killer's coming after you. you know?
Exactly. So intense. Every single aspect of it. And they just keep ratcheting up the intensity as like, when she ends up in the dam, and it's just fucking like, rah, 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 and then the predator comes, and you're like, oh my God. Imagine being her. I'd be done.
I thought she killed the predator.
Sometimes I think with a bear that big, it'd be easy just to sidestep it, but I wouldn't want to find out.
Like a bull?
Yeah. I mean, I'm not gonna olay it, but I
Yeah.
mean, like, yeah, like you know.
Remember,
And then I think about how tired would the bear get, because he's gonna keep rushing at me like a bullet bill, and if I just keep missing it,
if it's black, yell back. If it's brown, stand down. If it's white, good night.
damn.
That's a story with bears right there.
What they say.
See a black one, you yell and freak it out, and it'll like get freaked.
100 men.
If it's brown,
One bear.
that's field position time.
I hear you.
Polar bears, you don't stand a chance. Like,
Yeah.
peace out. You're done for.
Yeah. They like, you want to think they drink Coke, but they drink blood. That's good. You're doing good, yeah.
Thank you. Tim, I would have loved to have been in your studio at the full Dolby audio quality of when this goddamn Yautja hits this fucking bear with a left hook in the mouth.
Yeah,
Because,
he's
like,
wrestling a
even
bear.
in my shitty headphones, just hearing the like the deep tone
It was-
808 bass of that.
This is going to be a movie I show people when I'm like trying
Yeah.
to show off the sound system. Like anytime
Nasty.
the ship, the alien, or the Predator ship would fly, oh my god, the whole house is rumbling.
Yeah.
Sick as hell.
Awesome shit.
The bear and him fight for a while. Eventually, the bear loses, of course, because Predator's got knives and shit. And then he like lifts him up, and all the blood pours out of the bear onto the invisible cloak, and you see the Predator through the blood. Like, fuck, this is awesome. And she's like, "Fuck this!" She crawls out the back of the dam, and then falls in the river and floats away as it turns into rapids or whatever. Predator ain't about that life, but he lets her get away. Search team runs into her, finds her.
But hold on.
Yeah.
But I also just love that in that moment, you as the viewer who may be slightly annoyed of like, why didn't he just go after her? Then you're kind of like you quickly learn after that why it didn't even try to go after her. Because you're like, oh, what a convenient thing for her to just go into the rapids. But it's like, no, he doesn't see her as a threat. That's so fucking cool.
Yeah,
I love
it. Of course. Search team comes for her. They find her. They don't believe her. They get into a fight because the brother's not there. Brother's off doing his part. He's looking for her as well. They get into a fight here where she clowns out the guy who doesn't like her brother. And then, of course, he's got to win by devious means where his friend pushes her back and then he gets a cheap shot in on her. Or whatever.
Great fight scene. Her wrestling, top tier.
Yeah, biting.
So sick.
Yeah, 100%. The Predator sees all this and like does the like they have weapons. I see what's up. Some possums come out. They shoot the possums. Are you pretty scared of a possum? She's like, you know, what the fuck do you think's chasing him this way, you idiot? It's a goddamn predator.
Yeah.
And then he's like, whatever, blah. And the one dude walks out there and he's like, what? And like looking around and then it's like, you get the dots on him and he's like, what is this? They've never seen this kind of
No,
technology.
I mean, one of my favorite things about this movie is because of the setting. Like even the guns when they show up later.
Yeah.
There's this sense of fear from the people. They might have seen them before or whatever. They talk about the sky. The
Thunderbird.
yeah, all that stuff, so fucking cool. But hearing like an electrical hum, like the way they react to it, I was like, this is very
So
cool.
alien, yeah.
Yeah.
What I loved about this sequence was also giving me like a just cool information as to what those three lights are. And they are three individual targeting things. When they separate, I'm like, whoa, I didn't know they could do that. I thought the three lights were always just together.
This is V1. This is V1. We're catching up with them 200 years later, or 250 years later, 280 years later.
But I also like to think that it's Dan Trachtenberg going like, no, let me play with this
Sure.
device of, no other anytime you see the three, it's always just that's a crosshair. That's
Yeah.
a targeting thing. But Dan Trachtenberg going, no, what if it's three individual targeting things and one of them goes elsewhere? I'm like, whoa, I didn't know that
And
was
so-
what a cool creative thing.
Shoots him with the 3 darts here, drops him, everybody panics. I appreciate when the Predator comes back cloaked and picks them up. You know what I mean? You don't see, in movies, we always play around a lot with unlimited ammo and stuff. And seeing the Predator, like, oh, still need these.
Yeah, cool.
I can't just put anything in this. You know what I mean? They're using the metric system down here. All hell breaks loose. The fights start. People, legs are getting chopped off, arms are getting chopped off.
God.
Predator's just fucking people up, man, left and right. All hell's breaking loose. Everybody's getting chopped up. You guys know if you want to talk about any of the action, this is your chance. Eventually, she's like, "Fuck this." She
All I
runs.
want to say is it's top tier. Like I feel like every action scene in this movie, like every time one would come up, I'm like, oh, that's my favorite. That's my favorite. That's my favorite. Like they're all, I'd say, equally good. Like they just nailed the choreography of these scenes and the tension and the characters, and they had the right amount of just cannon fodder, but also characters that matter. Like really, really good stuff.
I think it's like the action sequence later is the one that stands
You
out
wanna
the
talk more
most
about it?
for
Cool.
me. Yeah.
I like this one a lot. I thought, again, terrifying. And again, also cool to see them stand up and like get a couple shots in or whatever. She runs into that grassland area where one of the other guys who also ran grabs her and pulls her down. And they stand there for a second. They see the Predator come and he's like, we have him. She goes, no, he has us, right? And then
and she brings him down as soon as fuck, man. Saved his life.
they give chase. Predator catches up to the dude. She gets through. She gets caught in a bear trap just like her dog. Predator on approach gets there and doesn't attack, right? Because, again, defenseless and not his trap, not his kill kind of thing. However, the French show up. They show up, as you'd expect. You know what I mean?
Sacre bleu.
Something weird going on. They put down their cordon bleu sandwiches that come over here.
One word I did notice when the guy looked,
Merde.
he goes,
Yep.
Merde.
Yep.
I was like, fucking
Fucking
Expedition
Verso, baby.
33, man.
The next thing, she's caged. She's caged up there. The guy who looks like the Game of Thrones king that died, that set everything to hell. Remember that? Like,
Baratheon?
yeah. I watched that season, #1. He's French, and he's got the cigar, and this is where I'll be like, oh, wasn't the Predator smoking? He pokes at her, but she grabs it and pokes back and cuts him, and he's like,
But I also love that he has the animal cloak.
Yeah.
You know, so fucking like the designs of these characters. Like
Yeah.
they didn't need to go this hard, but they did.
Then a guy comes over who can speak a lot of languages, and he speaks Comanche. This was a fun one that Jen missed the very beginning of the showing this time, where it went from the Comanche language into English. And so when this happens, she's like, why would they be speaking English? I'm like, no, this is the cool thing of like, they're speaking Comanche. And I'm sorry if that's not the language they're actually speaking, you know what I mean? The native language. It's just that we've already been, we went, through the wading pool into the deep end of like, but that's why we don't understand the French and they're not captioning it, because we're from their perspective of
It's
this is
great.
what's happening. Yeah, I like that a lot. And Jen's like, they could have at least tried with the French, because I guess it wasn't good, but it's good enough for this movie or whatever, right?
I didn't watch this movie in the native language. They have that as an option too, right?
Oh, really?
Yeah, I thought they have an option where you get it all.
It is Comanche, thank you.
Yeah, where you get it all in Comanche. I watched the Comanche dubbed one this time. It was neat. Yeah, I don't know why I thought that they maybe filmed it and redub, but no, never mind. That's just me tripping out. Maybe I'm confusing it with Ghost of Tsushima, how they will do the lip sync to the Japanese.
That's cool.
Our linguistics man here knows a lot of languages, and he says, hey, you really should work with us. And he knows about the Predator. He's like, we think he's a hunter. We're trying to figure out what we're going to do. You should work with us, but if you don't want to, whatever.
Sick.
They drag in her brother. They cut his chest.
Oh,
Fucking like Snake, yeah. Then they tie both of them to the tree as bait to bait the Predator, right? They have a little conversation out there about this, and she's like, he doesn't even want bait. He doesn't hunt that way. Like, this isn't how it's going to happen or whatever, right? But while this is happening, the Predator starts killing the people like behind. Like, the Frenchmen are watching. He's killing French people behind him. They don't even know yet. The brother says they used our plan. And then she has the thing of like, I don't even know if we can kill it. And he goes, if it bleeds, we can kill it.
we can kill it. Which, if the Predator last week did this, we'd be like, oh, that fucking sucks. It works here. It
Yeah, the
works
movie
so
rocks.
well because the movie fucking rocks. And it's just like, it doesn't feel like a type of line. Like, it obviously is only being said because they said it before. But in context, I think it works better than the get to the choppers and their motorcycles. It's like, that's
100%.
You know what I mean? It's like, this was awesome. I am interested in, for how much Dan Trachtenberg clearly loves the Predator and is now making the franchise his own. I'm surprised that as good as the music is, because I do think it's good, why didn't they use the theme? Like,
That would have been so cool.
the Predator movies do use the theme all the time, so I thought it was a little weird
to
that,
mix it with some Comanche sort of
Yeah.
inspire. Man, that would have
they
been
almost
awesome.
get there a couple times, but they never hit it. And I
Dun, dun, dun,
feel
dun,
like
dun.
when we see this scene of the Predator fucking up all the dudes, it's like, oh, that'd be sick as shit.
So yeah, the trappers trap him and they think they got him. They don't got shit. He breaks out. He throws a bear trap on one of their head. He uses the shield, beheads a guy against the tree. They shoot him, but the bullets bounce off this is the first one. Somebody shoots him. The bullet bounces off the mask, kill that guy.
Oh, God.
They use the bear trap to cut the rope, so they're out of there.
bear
The
mask
brother's
is
going to go to the horses. She's going to go get her dog. The Predator device starts blasting people or whatever. It does the thing where it does the fucking net that kills you on the log or whatever.
Dude,
This movie is incredible.
Yeah.
Dude just becomes fucking cubed cheese.
Yeah, yeah,
Like,
yeah.
it's awful.
Meanwhile, she gets to camp to get the dog and fucks up the people at camp that were going to try to stop her shit or whatever. Then we get this awesome juxtaposition of the Predator healing with his little thing. Then we get the juxtaposition of her healing with the orange stuff. Very, very cool.
I will always, probably worryingly, for other people to watch, I will always pop off a little too hard for whenever a hatchet or an axe is thrown at somebody's head. Great shit here, right? When I watched goddamn Ballerina with my dad back home, and every time a hatchet was thrown at a dude's head, and man, the choreography with her in that sequence is so freaking cool. Of bringing the string back, throwing it at that dude, it rocks. Oh, kicking the dude's hatchet to then stab him in the chest.
Oh,
So good.
God.
The trapper, who's the linguist, shows up asking for help. He's got part of his leg cut off, but he's still got the Predator snap bracelet on it, slap bracelet on it. If she helps, he'll give her his gun or whatever. So then she's like, okay, cool. She takes the Predator weapon off of the stump, feeds him the flowers to cool his blood. You're like, okay, cool. This is going to come in play later. No, right away, because the predator shows up, right? He plays dead. She puts it together that he can see heat so that he can't see cold. However, the predator, and the dude already taught her how to use the gun.
Poor guy, man.
The predator steps on the nub. The guy's like, the predator's like, fucking die.
Tough.
Yeah.
Man.
The predator almost shoots the dog, but the brother gets in there and stops that from
Jumps off
happening.
the fucking horse, man.
Yeah.
This
Starts
is,
stabbing him in the
holy
shoulder.
crap.
Knocks the helmet off.
Yeah.
What a scene.
They go invisible, and this is where the brother like tells her, right, this is as far, and I should have said this earlier, this is as far as I go. Bring it home. And then kills him.
Oh my God.
Bring it home.
Yes, dude.
But of course, he's not really dead. The skull, the bro uses the skull to distract the predator, and then that's when the predator actually kills him or whatever, because he takes the wolf thing and shoves it in his leg or whatever. Pretty dope, you know what I mean?
Dog, but for real, like this predator, you're saying that he's kind of like shitty.
I was just giving him in the beginning. He was sloppy.
That's so resilient to have a fucking staff go through your torso and just be like, fucking sore. I'm gonna be sore tomorrow. Like he just pulls that shit out and he's totally fine. It's too much.
Too much, you think?
But the choreography with the brother, again, with the stabbing, shooting the arrow, then going underneath him, pulling the arrow out back and shooting. Dude, it's so awesome. This is what you want from action choreography.
And then action choreography that's awesome, a death that feels like it was earned, and then they sit with it. We sit with the emotions of it. We get to see her deal with her brother dying. Like,
Yeah.
The
beautiful,
family,
great stuff. Like,
Yeah, we
it's
go back to
so
one kid
good.
shows up at camp, tells mom that it's all going to hell and they're dead. She's cleaning and she kind of tries to go back, and then she's like, cleaning this hide while she's angry and sad again. Yeah, we get to live with that, which is nice. From here, we get to notice that we're back with her on the shore of the river or whatever. And up there, what do we see? We see that big old French guy, the big bad smoking French man. And she thinks about shooting him with the pistol, but thinks better of it, right? Because it's so fucking far away. And instead, she gets like a rock and goes over and knocks his ass out. He wakes up.
I always love how conveniently people get knocked out by a hit.
Yeah.
That's it's such a it's such an overused movie trope.
Yeah,
and the
of
amount of
course.
times that like a head injury led to just cut to black.
Yeah,
further the scene. But
this is
the
a
amount
dope
of times
one.
that someone would get hit and just like, fuck, like, and not get knocked out is
This is
amazing.
awesome though, of him waking up and we see like rats run by, and then he wakes up and he looks down and she used the predator thing to cut off his nub, and now rats are eating his leg.
Oh,
Fucking so cool.
so
You know what I mean?
good.
And so he gets up and he's freaking out, and so she goes, "You," in her language, he can't even understand it. You bled my brother, so now you bleed, right?
What a way to say it.
Yeah, exactly. And he starts loading the gun, thinking he's gonna get this up and do this whole thing or whatever. Blah blah blah. She's eating the stuff, so she's super fucking cold. And then he clicks the gun and nothing happens, but then we see the predator walking up and seeing him, and then she just takes the smallest step out of his way as he passes in and fucking gets this guy. Just, you know what I mean? Fucking dope as hell.
It's
Well,
so good.
I always read that sequence as she knows that she's won this and she's talking to the predator. I always read it as like she's not talking to this French man.
You made my
Yeah, like you made like you killed my brother. Like, and now.
But the French guy did cut her brother.
Oh yeah, I guess. But like, I think in that sequence, she knows the predator's on the way right here, and I'm a badass right here with this monologue. I'm not even worried about you on the ground right there. Like, I know the predator's gonna be hearing these screams or whatever. Get ready, motherfucker.
Got
Like
it.
that's what I always kind of read that as. Cool. Maybe I'm off.
He beheads the Frenchman. She shoots the predator in the back of the head. This pops his mask off, right? She scoops it up. She runs away. She sets up a trap with it, right?
Fucking
it's like-
resilient gentleman. This guy.
Yeah.
He got a hole in his fucking torso.
she puts it up in the stick pile or whatever. And like, oh, cool. He's gonna come get it, and then we're gonna slam sticks together and spike him to death. Not so fast, everybody. She axes the shit out of him. The dog's there too. They're running around. They his arm gets cut off at one point. Like they hold the whole thing about the rat in the trap and like I'm smarter than a rat or whatever. He gets his arm cut off.
Nothing cooler than a fight in a snowy forest with glowing neon stuff.
Yeah.
We've seen it in Force Awakens with the lightsabers, but here, the glowing neon green blood just being like the only thing kind of lighting the scene is so fucking awesome.
Oh, dude, we didn't even. Oh man, the shield to decapitate.
Oh yeah, the guy.
Oh man.
And then where this one where he keeps trying to shove it in to get her,
And
she,
it's like
slips underneath it.
it's like digging into this rock,
Yeah,
which is
yeah.
like just shows you how strong this device is. I wouldn't even if I'm the Yautja, I'm like, I don't know if I feel safe holding like having this on my arm. It's like
Oh yeah. You breathe wrong.
I like the way I act when I'm trying to fucking fold up like a foldable table, and I'm like, ooh, I don't want to get my finger stuck in the little thing there.
They get in the fight. She rips off the mandible and stabs him with it. I thought that was a really cool move. The dig and the choke kind of thing. She gets him over though to the
Beaver.
the I want to say the quicksand, but it's not quicksand. The marsh, the mud. She uses her rope to get over there, turns back around. She goes, this is as far as you go, right? He walks up and then gets stopped because, boom, the thing lights up. He fires the thing off, but it goes around because it's chasing the mask that he didn't think and fucking slams into him, kills him. Awesome.
Damn, dude.
Awesome.
This movie's so good, man.
She comes back home with the mask and the gun, his head and the gun.
Well, hold on.
Sorry, please.
The head. How'd it get cut off? The axe, right? How'd you get the axe? The dog ran it back to her.
Oh yeah, smart
It's
ass
fucking
dog.
awesome.
Alien vs Predator, but for partners. Alien vs Predator, but for partners. Alien vs Predator, but for partners. Welcome back to the podcast within a podcast where we rank. Or we should announce who the preferred partner of the movie was. It's not a ranked list. It's just for funsies. So far, our Alien vs. Predator preferred partner list looks like this. Alien, it was Jonesy. Aliens, it was Newt. Predator, it was Mac. Predator 2, it was Danny Boy. Alien 3 was Sexy Charles S. Dutton. Alien Resurrection was Winona Ryder. AVP was Alexa. AVP Requiem was 90%. Jesse, 10%. Mutzy. Predators was the Yakuza. Prometheus was David. Alien Covenant was Fassbender. Jurassic World Rebirth was Dolores. Superman 2025 was Mr. Terrific. The Predator was Sterling K. Brown. Who is our preferred partner of Prey?
Koba, the dog.
I mean, that's the thing. It's very easy to say the dog,
I think the brother.
but the brother's fucking good. I think we got to give it to both of them. I think this movie deserves
a
two.
dual. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I mean,
Wow.
we gave it to
Preferred
Mutzy
partners.
Mutzy and Jesse, but I think this is a 50-50 split, personally.
It doesn't ruin the song at all. Preferred partners.
Yeah,
you know?
that's fine. This movie was so good after such a drought that I'm willing to do it. So
I
we're saying
like it.
Sorry the dog and Tabe the brother.
Dude.
Hell yeah.
His fight scene is just like the coolest thing ever.
That's it. Maybe PvP.
Director's cut supported. I like that. She of course brings the head back and gives it to the people, and then she also because she's about to become the war chief
With the paint on her face, bro. With the
Yeah,
fucking
the
blood.
neon blood on her
She
face.
achieved her.
Awesome.
I don't know what the word is, but she achieved her goal.
big hunt,
The
big hunt.
thing.
Yeah.
Fucking
But
awesome.
more
Oh,
important
yeah.
for if you're the timeline, she tosses the pistol to I guess the chief, the overall chief, the executive chief. The big guy,
Yeah.
the old man, I don't know. And he turns it over and reads it, and it's got 1714 and the guy's name on it, right? This is, of course, important because of why, Andy?
It's the fucking gun from Predator 2.
That's right, exactly.
It's all
Fucking
connected, man.
crazy.
Remember everything you know.
Crazy.
Yeah, they love it and they respect the lore here. That of course, eventually this will end up back with the Predators as a trophy that will be given to the one, the only Danny Glover.
And this is another example of what I was saying earlier. If it bleeds, you can kill it. It's like you're just bringing something back. This ostensibly is the dice. This gun doesn't fucking matter. It never mattered. It is just a connection.
It's cool as hell.
But it's cool as
It
hell.
is so
and it's like if you're
cool.
going to connect this movie to the others, this is the way to do it.
Yeah.
I think it's incredibly inspired.
She
Good
says
for
there
you,
is
Dan
danger.
Jackson.
We need to move to easier to protect ground. She is given. Someone over here says doesn't mean she just became a warrior. Seeing as how they gave her the staff and she cheers just like her brother did, who already was a warrior. I'm saying no. I read this as you're the new war chief. Like, you know what the fuck you're doing. And also everyone else is dead. From there, we get the credits, but we get a cool little animated, hey, here, like cool drawings, Native American art style or whatever. But then they end with, of course, it's the movie being recapped. And then we end with her with the thing showing the war chief and a ship coming in.
How fucking cool is this?
They come back, everybody.
That's amazing. Like
Prey.
I love the way that they did this. I'm always a big fan of like the motion graphics credits, and when they like try to do something cool with it. I've never seen them be like, all right, we're extending the story here in this way. There's been a couple times. I guess Godzilla King of the Monsters did something similar, or Skull Island, but this was really fucking cool.
100%.
And I hope she returns at some point.
Smalls HD says there's. I hope you're explaining this to the chat. You're saying there's probably a difference between war chief and overall chief. That's what I'm saying. I think being given the ceremonial stick is you becoming war chief, and then but the old man was still in charge.
You're the Secretary of Defense, but you're not the president.
Exactly. Rumsfeld.
I want to be the Secretary of War.
I saw a chat. I think it was IC Winner. I do not want you to do this, Greg. I don't want you to do it, but I just want you to know that we do have the means to potentially do this in the future. But they were saying that last week we called Robert Kirkman to tell Sterling K. Brown how much we love him, and that worked to an extent.
Yeah.
But Amber Midthunder did amazing in this movie, and
She was just
Jack
in a
Wade
movie.
and
Jack
her
Wade.
co-stars. So we are closer to this to be able to tell her she did great than I imagine we are Sterling K. Brown.
Wow. Okay, that's lots to
something
think about.
about,
I like that. I like that.
Yeah.
I can
Maybe-
show you my text message. I like an hour ago. I texted Jack Wade. I'm like, "Are you available?" And I haven't had a response. So
Maybe next week. We'll see. Let's do RaGu BaGu.
RaGu BaGu. What's up, everybody? Welcome to the podcast within a podcast that started it all. Rad Guys Talk Bad Guys, where we rank and review all the villains of the AVP universe. Currently, our list looks like this. Number 1, it was the Bad Predators and Perry White from Batman vs. Superman and Predators. Number 2 was the Aliens, Burke and Queen and Aliens. Number 3 was the Predator and Predator. Number 4 was the Xenomorph, Facehugger, and Ash from Alien. Number 5 were the Aliens, the Facehugger, and the Big Bad Queen from AVP. Number 6 was David and the Big White Guys from Prometheus. Number 7 was Predator, King Willie and Gary Busey from Predator 2.
Fuck yeah.
Number 8 was the Little Pred, Big Pred, and Sterling K. Brown from the Predator. Number 9 was David and the Bloodspot from Alien Covenant. Number 10 was Baby Queen and Military from Alien Resurrection. Number 11 was 20th Century Fox and Alien from Aliens 3. And then number 12 was the Pred Alien and his minions in AVP Requiem. Where do we want to put the Predator and the jerks from the tribe?
Yeah.
Oh, no, the French. The trappers. Predator and trappers.
I legitimately think that there's like not even a question that this is first. Like I feel like this is the Predator at its best, using all the abilities, all of its weapons, all of its tech, the way it kills the multiple animals, and we see it like pull out the skull and stuff. Like it's scary, it's terrifying. Every action scene's awesome. There's no bullshit. There's no moment that's like, what the fuck? Why are they doing this? All the other characters that you're talking about, I think, are very additive to the story and like the themes of it all. Like this movie works incredibly well, and I think that the antagonist is a part of why.
The level of hype that I had as I am anticipating, all of these French dudes are going to get it, as they gave the Predator a hero shot.
Yeah.
As he's slow walking, doing that fucking, here's this thing, here's that fucking shit. Like, some of the coolest shit that I've ever seen the Predator do was in this movie, and that's why it's my number 1.
I can't disagree. Yeah, I say it's number 1. Yeah, I think Predator was awesome. I think the trappers were, assholes that I was happy to see it was coming. A lot of good deaths.
Got a stab through the chest, almost had a bear kill him, and he just punched the bear's fucking head off. Like, if you look inside the head of that bear, the brain is just mush. Because, like, that level of punch was so deadly.
That's it. RaGu BaGu, everybody.
Wow.
Now it's time to
Our final podcast within a podcast.
Oh, God.
Oh, right. Keep talking, though, as we're...
It's our storied honorary award. It's not ranked. It's just when we decide when a predator has been caught. Which... Everyone, welcome to the 7th annual Chris Hansen Award. Of course, this is given for catching a predator. Did we like it? So far, the winners look like this. Predator, Dutch and his counterbalance in the kill zone. Predator 2, the straight up stupid fight. AVP, the facehugger getting the predator. AVP Requiem, the predator impaled by a tail. Predators, Nikolai and his claymore. The predator, big predator ripping off small predator's head. What was our favorite predator got moment of Prey?
I think I mean, as awesome as Amber Mid-Thunder was in that final sequence, I love the brother jumping off the horse with the stab, the bow and arrow moves. It's like some of the coolest action shit I've ever seen in my life.
I'm with that. The only thing I'd say is like when I realized that she was trying to get him into the quicksand, I'm like, fuck, that's so sick. Dude.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I didn't like the payoff as much.
What's up?
I didn't like the payoff as much. It was a little confusing blocking wise. I thought. I'm like,
Really?
What if he wasn't there? What if he was there? Well, I like the. I'll go with this.
So I'm with that. I
the
mean,
horse
it's
there.
fucking sick.
Congratulations to the brother, Tabe.
2 awards, 1 episode. Wow. What a great guy. Now it's time to rank the Alien versus Predator universe. Before we get to the rankings themselves, we're going to go through our personal rankings. Andy Cortez, where did you put Prey?
I put Prey at number 2. Movie
Behind?
Just behind Aliens.
And above Predator 1.
Above Predator 1. I was so close to putting it underneath Predator 1 just for the Nick Scarpino Iron Man and Fast and Furious sort of award of like, you got to give it up for the original. But this movie's just way too cool and awesome. But Aliens just really resonated with me, and I give it a little bit of extra bonus points for it being as amazing as it was, even though, you know, maybe I think not having nostalgia for it and still being amazed by it is like, holy shit, that's incredible. But yeah, this movie kicks so much ass.
Gregory?
I put this at number 2 on my list. So my list goes number 1, Predator, number 2, Prey.
Number 3.
Predators.
There we go.
I'm a Predator boy. I didn't know this till we started this out. I think
Wow.
I like Aliens. I never, I'm not saying they're bad movies. I'm just saying I'm here, but for this, I think the original Predator is such. When we saw that and talked about it and reviewed it, it was such a conversation of. It's a perfect movie. It moves so well. It does so much. It's it's inventing all these tropes from Predator, but it's also doing them extremely well. Of like. The sounds, the things, is it in the trees? What are we figuring out? All the traps in the cat and mouse game. I think Prey is probably a better movie in terms of like quality and artistry and visuals and scopes and even characters, right? I find everybody here far more redeeming probably than Dutch and his band of morons. But like, there's something about Predator that I'm leaving at number 1. But Tim, what about you?
Prey's my number 1. I feel like that'd be clear. Listening to me talk throughout this episode, I really, really love this movie. Not just as like, this is a great Predator movie, great for this interview. It's like, just this is a movie that I'm going to have on my list of like, I love this shit, all-timer status. Prey's number 1, Aliens 2, and Predators 3. I really like Predators as well. Obviously, Aliens is a classic, and I am closer to Andy of not having the nostalgia for it, but realizing, god damn, James Cameron's so good at what he does. And that movie's just so special for how cool it is. Like the sci-fi of it all is just like nailed. But this to me, there's something about the smaller budget and really just making the most of it. And like, again, there was a vision here and they achieved it and I'm all about it. And that vision was, what if we just had a badass fight another badass and we had both of them be as badass as possible and add characters around it that are going to make you feel things. You did it, Dan Trachtenberg. Good shit. Can't wait for more.
It's been the first movie in a while, Tim, where there hasn't been a sequence that made me go, don't do that. As like me talking to the writer and director of like, no, come on. Like, I think this movie is just so good at knowing what needs to happen and delivering and still satisfying the audience.
Yes. And then we have Nick's ranking.
Leave it. Just read it to me and leave him looking like that.
I ranked Prey at number 5 on my list. I think this is a really good movie, and I think it deserves to be in the top 5. Do I think it's better than Predators, which is where I ranked the movie I ranked right above it? No. I think Predators outclasses it a little bit because I think it just has a bigger budget, and I'm just a sucker for the gonzo sci-fi wild like other planetary nature of Predators. But I think this movie does so much with what it has, and what it has is just it's very clever, and it's just a good movie. I ranked
and there you go. That was Nick. So the rankings of these movies, taking all of our thoughts into account, look like this: number 1, Aliens; number 2, Prey.
Wow, good. Okay.
3, Predator; 4, Predators; 5, Alien; 6, AVP; 6 with a tie, Prometheus; 8, Predator 2 with a tie, Alien Covenant; 10, The Predator. 11, AVP Requiem. 12, Alien Resurrection. 13, Alien 3. And 14, Alien Romulus. Oh, no,
No.
that's not right. That
No.
ain't right. That ain't right. That is not right.
Nick
at all.
gave us his Alien Romulus ranking as well, and it fucked up the Excel spreadsheet.
So we had to take it out.
So I had to take it out and put it at 14 so it wouldn't affect the
I
other
hate
ones.
him.
yeah, he means well.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're doing Alien Romulus next week. Real quick, any of y'all watching Alien Earth?
I've seen episode 1.
I saw the
really
first
enjoyed
two.
it, but then I've just been in review
Yeah.
life.
Yeah, I saw episode 1 the night it premiered and loved it, but just
Yeah.
there's been a lot going on. So last night we watched episode 2. I'm fucking in,
Episode
man.
2 is better than episode 1, and I've heard that 3 and 4 get better, but I haven't had a chance to watch them. But yeah, I did watch them when I was back home. And yeah, really cool show. I wouldn't say I'm as high on it as everybody else seems to be, but it's like I still really enjoy it.
Yeah.
I'm just not like, I wouldn't put this above Prey or anything like that in terms of just my enjoyment factor.
Yeah. Let us know in the comments below what you think about Prey and what you think about Alien Earth. Next week, we'll be doing Alien Romulus. The week after that, Conjuring Last Rites. Until next time, have a marvelous day.
Andy, me and my friend saw you from across the bar, and we like you.